Hi, in the last video we introduced how to make an extension for our RBD emitter to the missile system, and in this video we're going to introduce the second extension of the RBD emitter, which is the bump. So let's first open our example file, the sample 63 noise logic 1, and we usually use this file for demonstrating new features. When we place our agent and run a simulation, you can see that just a simple group of agents walk. And let's do some modification. For example, let's just increase the number to 45 and make the column to 9. 9 by 5. 5 by 9 is 45. And distance, make the bigger distance with some noise. Things like this. And let's try to change the default action from the walk to run, because there's the bump, so I needed to run. Here, run. Okay, and when we placed our agents and the playback again, you can see that our agent is running. And let's just randomize the start point of this run action, and let's select this run and change the random entry from 0 to 80%. So let's play back our animation. You can see that some of the agents start the running at the phase about 85, and some of the 35, which is randomized. So let's play back it. And the next step, let's create a bump, which from the RBD emitter. It's the physics. And the RBD emitter, create RBD emitter, and scale this up a little bit, which make that relatively bigger. And rotate the 180 degree in the z-axis, and raise this up and move that in front of the agent, because it will like a ringing. So just like this. And then let's do some modification onto this RBD emitter. So let's change the contact event from dynamics to the bump. So that means the RBD object contact the ground, it will turn into a bump. So let's just click the bump and run the simulation again. You can see that the RBD object hit the ground and turn into the bump field. You can see that this is the bump field. But this is the radius of this is very small. We need to increase. For example, let's increase that about 10 times 20. Let's continue run the simulation. You can see that this is the big enough, but let's increase that even more, about 40. Okay, that is cool. And in this case, we can create our logic and make our agent fail this bump and create a logic and return whether our agent inside or out this bump area. And if the agent is inside of this bump, we can enable the dynamics for this agent. And once it turns into the dynamics, the bump contain a force field can push the agent outside of the area. So let's do that, and let's make the bump force field to 10,000 and reset and create a logic in bump dynamic. Okay. This is extremely simple, as this is RBD emitter and in bump RBD bump area. In this case, if this sentence activates, let's enable the dynamic dynamic. Okay. Let's run the simulation. You can see that our agent is inside of this bump, will enable the dynamics, and but the push force field is very small, or this is only lived for 1 frame. So you can see that the bump life is too small. Let's just increase that to the about 6th frame, and the force about 20,000. Let's run the simulation again and see what will happen. You can see that at this time the agent will the bomb did into the sky. They just increase the life even bigger, and increase this value to about 4 times the bigger than 20,000, and run the simulation again. You can see that at this time the result is better. The agent will be pushed outside of this bomb area with the big force field. So this is bomb, and that is very easy to use, and it can simulate a group of the planes just in the sky and drop the bomb and then hit the crowds. So this is an introduction for the RBD emitter bomb, the feature. Thank you for watching. See you next time.